We have the system for recording the distance. It measures the distance up to 0.4 mm and magnifies it by up to 700 units. So 0.4 gets magnified by 700 divisions. So we have 4 sensors in the system, and each sensor is independent of each other. So this is the system. This is the single screen having the display of all the 4 sensors. These sensors can be turned on and off individually from the screen. So I've turned it on. Sensor 2, sensor 3, sensor 4. Similarly, I can turn them off from here. Now we can individually control these sensors. We'll take an example of sensor 1. So this is the menu for sensor 1. So sensor 1, it's giving us the reading of 275. So it's calibrating the distance of this nozzle from the grinding wheel. So this is the grinding wheel. As soon as I take it off, it is going to give an alarm. So it measures the distance of 0.4 mm from this nozzle. Here it goes. Again, it's showing the reading. So we have different timers over here that we can set and use the system. So the system is now working in a manual mode. Operator can set the distance manually by increasing or decreasing the feed. So if the grinding wheel is going to wear out, the distance is going to comparatively increase, and that is going to show in the graph as well as on the light. As soon as the distance has gone beyond the set value, the system is going to give the alarm. And as soon as the operator increases the distance, it's going to again go in the green light. So this is how it works. Now these limits for the minimum and maximum value can be set up individually. For say the minimum value we can set here, say 275. So the system has changed the minimum value to 275. Maximum value if we change, say we put 500 units. So it's gone up to 500 units. So the value has changed. So we can set the minimum and the maximum limit of the system, and the system will perform within the range. So as soon as it comes for the red line, it's going to give an alarm, as well as if the feed is given too much, the system light is going to change up. So once it reaches the blue zone, the light is going to shift to orange. So the operator will be aware that he needs to reduce the grinding wheel pressure on the system. So this is how it works in the manual mode. Now similarly, the system can be made to operate in an auto mode. So for operating in an auto mode, we have an actuator over here that will be linked up with the feed of the grinding wheel. For say, let us put it in a auto mode. So this is the switch for the auto mode. We put it in the auto mode. Now as soon as the grinding wheel is going to wear out, it will come in the red range, thereby starting the actuator to give the feed towards the grinding wheel so that the wheel will move towards the nozzle. So if the grinding wheel wears out, it's come out closer to the nozzle, the actuator will stop operating. It will stop functioning. Again, if the gap is increased, it's going to start operating, and if we get it within closer to the range, it's going to operate for 5 seconds so that system comes within the range. So this time delay again can be adjusted using a timer over here. There's a timer of 5 seconds over here, and system is not going to operate if the range goes towards the maximum value. And as the job work will proceed, the grinding wheel is going to wear out again, and again the system is going to go again back into the loop. Again it's going to press it, and it's going to press the grinding wheel, so it's going to push up for 5 seconds. This timing can be adjusted. I can make up to 20 seconds per se. So now this is 20 seconds. Now when the system will go in the red line, it will start feeding the grinding wheel for 20 seconds or till it reaches the maximum zone. I'll show you the example. Increasing the wheel, the actuator is actuating. Now the light is green, but it's going to work till 20 seconds so that it comes properly in the range, and it will stop after 20 seconds. Stopped after 20 seconds. Now for say the system is adjusted, again we'll repeat it. System has come within the range. In case the pressure goes up and it goes to the maximum zone, the actuator will stop actuating. See, irrespective whether it's reached 20 seconds or not, it won't push the job further. It won't push the grinding wheel further. Now again we'll come into the zone after getting worn out. And now again it's in there. So the cycle is going to be repetitive. It's going to keep repeating unless the grinding wheel comes within the range. So this is how the auto system is going to work. And in case the grinding wheel is worn out, the slide is going to go out of the range of the sensor and it will stop actuating. The actuation has stopped. Again, it's when the grinding wheel is replaced, the sensor will sense.